Alright. Let's get this over with. This time, this time it's going to be deja vu, but we're going to go through it all fast. Well, that kind of backfired a little bit. Hello, Internet! My name is David X. I'm the Cosmic Gamer Dude with the Cosmic Attitude. Some of you may know me by my actual name as Derek. And welcome to the extra video of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Remastered. I know it has been a very long time since I did this, but oh my god, I'm glad to finally be here. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I practically finished everything in the story mode, with the exception of a few DLC pieces. But first, this is the extra video, which means we're going to be going to my main save file. This saying right here that I named David X. This right here is the save file that I made. And if you couldn't tell already, my instructor is actually Bardock, which explains the custom Bardock attire that my character is wearing. So we're actually going to be taking a look at some of the extra stuff that you can unlock in the game. So let's get started with the basics, shall we? Alright. So first and foremost, I actually have completed... If we take a look here in the play data, you'll see everything that I've completed. I'm Universe 5, so David X, who is also Universe 5's Ultimate Super Saiyan. As you can see, I have completed all Time Patrol quests. Now, the reason why it says 97% is that the way how the Time Patrol quest works is that depending on the ranks you get, like I think you can only get 100% if all your ranks in the parallel quest completion are, I think if it's like, I don't know what it was, maybe if it's all like Z ranks, I believe, but parallel quests, they're already, yep, that's all good. Oh, Hero Coliseum, yeah. As you see, I also mastered the completion of every instructor, and Bardock is my instructor. So, something's actually interesting. If you see all these different characters I have, if you max out the friendship with Vegeta, Gohan and Videl, Gotenks, God Destruction, Pan, Goku, and Whis, I think, as well as Beerus. There's like a specific amount of characters you need to like, you know, max out. But when you max out all the required characters here, let me actually, if we go over here to Garrett, he actually has all the update info. Let's see. Where exactly is... Super Saiyan God. Okay. If you max out the friendships with Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Videl, Gotenks and Pan, you can talk to Whis. You can actually talk to Beerus. It can be acquired by any race in the game, surprisingly, so... I know, it's pretty powerful, isn't it? Oh no, this is a... Wait. The same exclusive Awoken skill can be acquired by any race by... Oh, okay, so... this actually confused me a little, because the way how it works is that even if you're playing as like an Earthling, Namekian, or Frieza race character, or Majin race character... As long as you do this mission, you'll unlock the Super Saiyan God Awoken skill. We have the Beast form, where if you in order to get the Beast form, you have to max out your friendship with Piccolo, as well as the duo of Gohan and Videl. And then we have Ultra Instinct. So eventually, if you get to a certain level in the game, full power Jiren will come up, which you saw in the middle of this Let's Play. You talk to him, and then you'll eventually get the Ultra Instinct. Oh, and also, where is the... Yes, this right here. In easy mode. So, the easy mode. This is actually, one of the features I'm glad that Bandai Namco actually included in the game, because if you notice something, I actually completed every single expert mission. I even replayed some of them. And eventually they all get gathered over here. So, I want to show you something. Not this one. This one right here. Extreme Malice. This is actually the hardest... this right here is actually the hardest expert mission in the whole game, since there are so many enemies you have to fight. And I could only beat this thanks to the easy mode. I could only beat it through easy mode, and it's actually pretty terrible. But yeah, I used to have a lot of gripe towards the expert missions, but not anymore. But the only thing I don't really like about this game, it's actually the Hero Coliseum over there. That mode sucks, because there were just moments when I just kept, like, I kept failing at the tutorial many times, and I was like, you know what, it's not even worth it. Excuse me, I just ate. Now we have the advancement test desk. So, there's actually a total of 6 different tests. If your rank is super and it's completely maxed out, and if the first 5 tests, if you get a Z rank on the first 5 tests, not only will you unlock the ability to charge your energy to all the way to maximum charge, but a plus side to all this is that in order to get Z ranks, you have to beat the first 5 advancement tests without taking a single hit of damage, not even chip damage. And if you get all Z ranks on the first 5, you unlock the 6th and final advancement test. And if you beat this test, you unlock the potential Unleash Awaken skill, which can be acquired by any race. And, wait, what? What the heck? Oh yeah, and also, when you enable the Hero Coliseum, sometimes you'll have challenges with quest event figure battles things. And to be fair, I kind of hate the Hero Coliseum quest, but yeah. This right here is pretty much it for what's to offer for Xenoverse 2. One thing I did not show in this playthrough, which I did show in my original playthrough, like all those years ago, and okay, so here we have the different the 5 transfer points. So depending on your race, also depends on which one you should mainly focus on. The transfer point by Majin Buu's house, you basically give Majin Buu a bunch of food so that he can make a family. Yeah, you basically feed him, and he gives birth to other children. He has a group of children, and if your OC is a character of the Majin race, you can get 3 extra kids, which is kind of odd. Over here in the green, we have Guru's house. And essentially the way how it works is that you basically help defend a Guru from Frieza and his minions and all that sort of stuff. Over here in the blue transfer points, we have Hercule's house. aka Mr. Satan's house. And basically, not only you actually have two different tasks to do here. You finish tasks of becoming Hercule's bodyguard, and the other one is with helping Great Saiyamans 1 and 2 alongside Jacko in like their missions. Over here we have a Frieza spaceship, and basically you train to become an elite member of the Frieza Force. And over here in the orange is the Capsule Corp, where you basically train with Vegeta. And depending on your race, if your character is a Saiyan, you'll unlock the ability to go Super Saiyan at Capsule Corp. If your character is a Majin, you'll unlock Purification and go Berserk from Majin Buu. If your character is a Namekian, you can learn the ability to become Giant from Guru's house. If your character is an Earthling, you'll earn the power of the Power Pole Pro Awoken skill. And if your character is a part of the Frieza race, you will unlock the Golden ability. Like Golden Frieza, yeah, that sort of stuff. Also, we got this guy named DJ over here. Now, for some of you that remember the song that was playing during the credits when we beat the original story mode, remember one of the songs that played? Well, I'm going to remind you what that song is again. Hey there. Won't you listen to my song? Oh wow, it's actually the Chala Hechala remix. That's actually funny. I never expected that. I thought it was gonna play the other one, but yeah, it plays like random anime songs, which is kind of interesting. But what's also interesting is the different characters. And look how many character slots there are for Goku. That's insane. Most of these characters you unlock through completing story mode. Some of them you do. Others, however, you unlock through parallel quests. And you practically unlock the majority in the level 7-star parallel quests. Some of them actually have like unique battle damage, different hairstyles. Look at the different versions of Cybermen. Wait, what? What's the difference? Oh, okay, so this one has a charge and an acid move? Okay. And we have different versions of Vegeta, Raditz. Oh wait, there's 4 versions of Raditz. What the heck? Oh, this is the festival version. And for some of you that remember some of the instructors, you unlock different variants of those same instructors, which is kind of cool. Like with Captain Ginyu, he's an instructor. Turles and Slug are instructors. Although, if you notice that some of the characters have like a blue outline, like what's a character that has a blue character icon on here? Let me see. Yeah, so you notice how this one, Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a different character thing. So when you beat the online events, you basically unlock these customization keys where you unlock instructor versions of some of the other characters that are not normally instructors. Like, the normal instructors are in red, and the extra instructors you can unlock are in blue. Like, with Rose Goku Black I also have. And the best part about this is that if you unlock the customization keys with one character, you have it permanently with any new characters that you create. What's actually interesting, so the characters Nuova Shinron, East Shinron, and Omega Shinron, as well as the other versions of Hit. Yeah. As well as all the other versions of Hit and all that. In order to unlock these 4 characters in particular, you actually need to collect all 7 Dragon Balls and make a wish to Shinron and you pick the option that says I want more playable characters, and you're given one of these at random. And you have to do it 4 times, so you have to make a total of 4 wishes by collecting 28 different Dragon Balls. But there's actually an interesting catch with this. If you choose to quote unquote do the mission, like the online events against NPCs, you can actually get the chance to unlock the Dragon Balls like that. Now, the reason why I decided to go the training mode is that Few is actually in Kanton City, and one of the you can actually buy gifts with with Time Patrol medals or Super Time Patrol medals, and some of those medals are actually gifts that you can give to Few that are giving energy to Mira, Demigra, and Zamasu. And if you give them to them, you unlock 3 specific characters that are only exclusive to training mode. You cannot play these characters in versus matches. You can't play as them. You cannot play as them in expert missions, parallel quests, or anything like that. They are only exclusive to training mode. But the fact that you can unlock these guys is actually pretty cool. Seeing Demigra's model here, it's just so amazing. Look at a half-corrupted Zamasu here. Final form Mira. What the heck? Actually, you know what? I actually like the fact that his hair kind of looks like a combination of Gohan and Yamcha, because you can see the mullet part. Oh, what's also really cool is that I also made custom versions of other characters. This is my iteration of a Frieza race character. I named him Ultron. I actually gave him like different forms. Like, here's his base form. Here's his second form, where he earns the power of Kaioken. Here's his third form, which is Potential Unleashed. There's his fourth form, which is his final form. And then this is Ultron at full power. You can kind of see the transition there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This is like when he can turn gold. And this is like his Berserker state. Pretty cool, isn't it? Mortonano. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be based on one of the artworks of one of the customizable, like the pre-designed characters on like the back cover of Xenoverse 1. That's the reference. I also made Ace a Saiyan because he's actually a Saiyan in the game. I'm probably going to show a screenshot of him, but yeah. There's actually an exclusive SH Figure Arts figure of him where he's basically like actually a Saiyan. He has a swappable head where he has gold hair, so it actually shows that he's a Saiyan. But what's actually kind of interesting is the fact that in the game, when you fight the mind-controlled hero, and if it's Ace, he's actually in the stance of a male Earthling. This is the stance of a male Earthling, and this is the stance of a male Saiyan. You can actually see that it's somewhat almost exactly the same. Kind of interesting, isn't it? It's kind of weird. Yep. Now, one thing I did not show off, yeah, so you may be wondering, where exactly is Few? Well, I'll show you. You might have saw Few in some of my earlier videos of the playthrough, but he's right over here, and this is basically, this is where you can do the Crystal Raid battles. You basically talk to Few, and I guess I could show this off. Oh yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah, this is tutorials. Yeah, you can basically do tutorials here, and you're like, you know how the villains are like super overpowered in the expert missions? It's like you become the overpowered being. What's actually interesting though is that if you choose your custom avatar character, or any custom avatar character you want, you can basically have your own opening cutscene, which is kind of nice. Now, some of you may be wondering, if we go through here, what the heck is with the QQ bangs? So essentially what these are is that when you have them equipped, you basically can wear any kind of outfit you want, and your stats will not be affected. And in order to make QQ bangs, you go to the clothing mixing shop. So you go here and you pick a random clothing item. You pick a random clothing item. Mix with it. The connection lost. What? What? What just happened? Okay, that was weird. I've never... Wait. Hold on. Wait, is my internet down? Okay, no. Okay, so apparently... apparently the servers just shut down, but, yeah, the way how it works is that for the clothing mixing shop, you basically make it where, you mix one clothing item with another, and then with a mixing item that you buy, and depending on the items that you mix, it can create a specific QQ bang. It's actually very difficult to find specific QQ bangs since sometimes recipes don't work, but the QQ bang recipe that isn't guaranteed but will sometimes give you a the QQ bang that could sometimes give you a quote unquote good level 6 QQ bang. If I remember correctly, oh yeah, I also, I have the screenshot over here. And I'm actually going to save that for my new, hold on, let me take a picture of that. You know what, I think I'm going to end off the video here with you guys taking a look at this screen, so... Yeah, so QQ Bang recipes, listen closely, okay? So, in the first clothing slot, you pick Bardock's top. In the second clothing slot, you pick Lord Beerus's top. And then, you use the mixing item, which is the Super Mix Capsule Z, and you can only get it in the multiplayer modes. And there's basically like this guy in a blue suit that you talk to, and you play parallel quest missions, and some of them actually offer the Super Mix Capsule Z, no matter what your rank is. And people have been using it to actually get the chance to, you know, actually... I know, pretty crazy, isn't it? But yeah, in all seriousness, I guess the best way to end off this, yeah, that's pretty much it for Xenoverse 2. Sorry if you wanted this video to be longer. I'm just kind of in the middle of a big schedule, so I don't really have that much time anymore as I used to, but to end this off, I'm going to be using the song that I've been using for my intro and outro, which is the Chala Hechala remix. And I have to say, it's actually a good remix, and I'm just going to let the music play and just call it apart, because it's honestly like one of the best pieces of music that this game has to offer. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys again for being a part of this playthrough. I'm glad I got to remaster one of my old playthroughs. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed. Enjoy the Jape. Hope you guys like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. Enjoy the J-pop at the end. And I will see you all next time. Sorry for that voice crack. But stay safe, everyone, and take care.